today's video, we are reacting to Billie Eilish Grammy speech backfires. I thought we said we thought we love Billie around here. You know, Billie good around this parts. You know, I fuck with Billie. Shout out. You know, I fuck with Billie ever since Ocean Eyes came out. You know, call me a bit of a bandwagon. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You know. But yeah, man, you know, I've seen a lot of people on their Grammy speech talk about Ice. I seen Bad Bunny give a speech. I saw somebody else give a speech. You know, so I'm curious what the hell went wrong in Billie's speech, you know? With that being said, let's go to get to the video and see what the hell happened.
No one is illegal on stolen land. I say sorry.
Who's gonna tell him this shit not tough? Someone else said, true Americans, with an image of a dinosaur from 100 million years ago. Another person said, all the people complaining in the comments, with a picture of some frat bros in some colorful khakis, some button-ups, and a bow tie. Someone said, hey look, celebrity opinions.
But okay, it's like, what you want niggas to do, bruh? Because on one hand, well, this group of people will get mad at XYZ celebrity for not speaking on the matter, and then the other hand, this other group of people will get mad at celebrity for giving an opinion. So like, these niggas really can't win from losing. It's what I'm seeing. Cause it's like, damn, bro, what you want a nigga to do? Like, you want a nigga to speak up and give an opinion, they give an opinion. You don't like what the opinion is, it's like, well, all right, at that point, I might as well not have spoke up. Like, God, shit don't make no sense.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, in case you guys don't know, Billie Eilish is in hot water for expressing opinions surrounding Ice at the Grammy Awards last night. And now, headlines are saying stolen land, Grammys rant explodes in Billie Eilish's face as critics demand she hand over her luxury homes. This one commenter said, Billie Eilish calls America stolen land. Okay, Billie, your $14 million mansion in LA is built where the Tungava tribes once lived. Any plans on returning it? And to be honest, I have never heard of the Tungava tribes, but apparently they are the indigenous inhabitants of the Los Angeles Basin and Southern Channel Islands. Interesting. Another person said the Grammys became a political stage instead of a celebration of music. Politics took over the conversation over the music. One person said, I'm willing to try and camp out.
I mean, but I get it though, because again, people criticize these people for not speaking on these political issues, but I guess this is a reminder as to, you know, why maybe, you know, you shouldn't speak on certain things. You know, certain people thank you for it.
In the backyard of Billie Eilish's mansion in order to prove that no human being is illegal on stolen land. Another commenter said, Billie donated $11.7 million, 83.6% of her house's net worth, or 23.4% of her total net worth to various causes. Have you donated anything lately? Tone it down. Another person said, Billie Eilish is an effing legend and one of the greatest artists of all time. F Ice. Another commenter said, this is a great example of our opinions being assigned to us. Billie Eilish truly believes what she is saying and would tell you that's her true opinion, yet it does not match her lifestyle at all. So it seems as though that people are all over the place with this. Some people are in support of Billie's statement, some people are totally against it, and some people are kind of like neutral in the more grayish bipartisan area. You know, honestly, it's kind of interesting to see the varying different perspectives and opinions on this. However, it seems as though on all sides, a lot of people seem to be just tired of celebrity opinions in general on politics. As this one commenter said, in regards to this guy who came out against Ice, he was wearing some pin that said Ice Out, which was a thing a lot of people were wearing at the Grammys last night on his jacket. And when a reporter went up to ask him what his opinions were, this man couldn't really say anything. So here's that clip right here.
Close.
Can you talk to me a little bit about the pin that you're wearing tonight?
I mean,
why is that important?
this is terrible, you know? I mean, it's time to...
Nah, nigga, this isn't a good look. Nigga, this don't look good, bro. This is not a good look, bro. When they ask you, talk about that pin tonight, nigga, you're supposed to hit them with... Man, that's fucked up what they doing to these people, man. Why are they removing these hard-working people from the nation, man? It don't make no goddamn sense. Hell no, I do not stand for that. Ice, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're supposed to answer that, you know? That's exactly how you're supposed to do that one right there, man.
It's just, for every reason you could imagine, I would think. But, yeah, I'm a bit speechless.
Like, he really seemed like he really don't give a fuck. But if we're being honest, he coming across like, hey, I really don't give a fuck about this. Niggas just told me to put this pin on. They gonna throw me a little bag. You know what I'm saying? I just did it. I really don't give a fuck because it don't affect my life. But you know, I just wear the little pin. It's whatever. I don't really care. That's what this is giving. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Trying to even talk about it.
And in response to that video, of course, that guy, he probably had no real strong opinions about this. This commenter said, this is what I'm saying. So many of these celebrities are so effing performative and just want their names off the slate. They actually don't care about the cause. And then below in the comment section, someone said he got the pin after he arrived on the red carpet, LOL. Someone else said, but he's a man though, not gonna get the same performative hate they gave Billie. Another person said, Jack Antonoff be like, with this image of some primate with extremely large hands. Now, I will say though, in defense of this guy, I've never heard of Jack Antonoff a day in my life before. He probably just was going with the flow. You guys got to understand, a lot of celebrities, they pull up to these events. They're not trying to be controversial. They're trying to go with the popular opinion, the most non-controversial, safe bet that everybody else supports so that their career doesn't go up in flames. However,
yeah, like they really, like I said, they don't really give a fuck about the cause. It's just, if it comes out that they don't want to be on the side of against it, whatever popular opinion is, that's where they're gonna go, you know. Nobody wants to get their career ruined over, you know, which is understandable.
Seems as though that a lot of commenters are now starting to suspect that this is what celebrities have been doing for a long time, and it seems
nigga, duh, and these big businesses, bro. Like I remember something came out about Lululemon, where the CEO of the company literally said, I don't want fat people wearing my clothes. He literally said that. And then the PR team was like, nah, man, you can't be saying that, bro. It's gonna mess up our PR. So they had to come out and give a statement. Or Chick-fil-A, how they're not as supportive of you know, the community or whatever, right? Like, these people really don't care for or dislike these things, but just they don't want to ruin the money coming in their pockets. So of course they're gonna put on I'm a fan of the XYZ, you know what I'm saying? It's all a big ass front, you know? And if you haven't realized it by now, bro, your eyes clearly need to be opened up.
seems like the public is tired of it. One person said, celebrities talked nonstop about Gaza for months. Tonight at the Grammys, though, not a single one spoke up for the Iranian people after the Islamic Republic massacred over 36,000 in less than 48 hours. Weird. Someone else with a Bad Bunny profile picture said, the way she's making sure everyone notices she's wearing a pin. She's truly performative activism's.
But it's like, I don't know, bro, personally, because again, bro, Bad Bunny gave the same speech. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they honestly let Bad Bunny off the hook because, I'll go ahead. This is my opinion before I say this. Hey, I could be totally wrong on this. But in my opinion, they let Bad Bunny off the hook because he's a Hispanic man himself. You know? You know what I'm saying? If Bad Bunny would have said word for word and had the same, life was the same exact way as Billie Eilish is just where Billie Eilish lived, Bad Bunny lived instead, nobody would have bet a fucking eye. I haven't seen nobody get on his ass about it. I've only seen this. So, again, if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comment section below if I'm wrong, you know. But if you know, I don't feel like I am on this case.
Final boss with this video of Billie Eilish here on the red carpet. Yes, so people are calling this performative. Obviously, you guys are free to have your own opinions in the comment section down below. In the comment section down below, though, people are saying she's proven herself to be one of the dumbest B words in Hollywood. Classless.
I respect this dude a little bit more because at least he has a profile picture. A lot of times, motherfuckers that are comment stuff like this, bro, they don't ever have profile pictures, bro. But you know, again, I disagree with this message, but I mean, I can respect that he's at least willing to show his face on it.
White, lesbian, seems to be an epidemic. The comments are below that. From Chloe, she says, y'all beg celebs to speak up and then call.
Nigga, it's exactly what I'm saying, bro. Like what you want a nigga to do, bro? Like Please let it be known. What do you want a nigga to do?
Them performative for doing so. Shut up. Melissa said, I hate a lot of celebrities, but she might be the worst. So holy. Additionally, here we have this last comment from, I think, Spanish TikTok. A Spanish person, or someone who speaks Spanish, a part of the Latin American world, they say, of which I had to translate here, they say, I don't know why I feel a big difference that Bad Bunny says it, then when she says it on the...
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying. Bad Bunny said the same exact thing, bro. And nobody gave him heat for it. But when Billie said something, they gave him saying, y'all pick and choose, bro. I swear to God.
Bad Rabbit's side. This is a poor translation, but it goes on to say, it feels genuine on her part. It feels like manager's advice. What? What is, bro, this is a terrible. She said, and I had to put this in Google Translate, I don't know why I feel such a big difference between Bad Bunny saying it and her saying it. When Bad Bunny says it, it feels genuine, but when she says it, it feels like advice from a manager.
Oh, damn. Never mind. I thought she was agreeing with me. Never mind. My fault. My fault. Still though, I feel like, cause I don't know, I feel like Billie has always, from what I've known about her, she's always been with cultured people of all different races, black people. You know, that's my impression of her. You know, but if I'm wrong, please, y'all let me know.
So, hey, even someone from the Latin community are getting those vibes. Hey, based off of the comments I'm reading here, the headlines and the videos, it seems as though that a lot of people are calling her statements last night about Ice performative, inauthentic, not genuine, and fake. And as for my thoughts on this, guys, you should already know my opinions about celebrities. I think most of these people are fake. I think they just go with the flow. I really don't think they have any original thoughts outside of what their PR managers tell them to say. If you've been watching my content for a while now, you probably understand that I think most celebrities are fake. And honestly, at this point in time, when it comes to entertainers, including myself, by the way, my mentality is, bro, just sing in the mic, dribble the ball, play your drums, and go home. People pay you to get entertained by your voice, your athletic skills, and or the catchy phrases you're able to write down and record in a studio. We didn't come for you for any political takes or opinions. And the crazy thing is, even if you do make a stand, you do get into politics as a celebrity with no political background whatsoever, it'll backfire. Like now it's backfiring for Billie Eilish. People are now saying she's fake. In these comments, people are now turning on her. This one says, she'll do anything but make a proper stand. If she really wanted to do so, she'll demand her music be pulled from Spotify, plus refused to attend the Grammys out of protest.
So she gotta make her pockets hurt? Like, she gotta give up money in this situation for this? Like, that I don't agree with this logic right here. Like, her refusing to go to the Grammys, you know, that's one thing. But you telling me she gotta lose money for this? Bro, I don't think it's that serious, bro. A lot of people, bro, for a lot of things they believe in, bro, if I'm being honest, they're not losing money over it. A lot of you niggas is not giving up money for this, bro. Let's be honest.
Due to her fellow celebs not spamming performative shit on their Insta stories. So again, you enter the ring, you try to support the cause, and now it's not enough. One person said she bought a mansion on stolen land. That means send a bus of illegals to her mansion. Do it. This other artist who pulled up to the Grammys by the name of Jelly Roll apparently declined to comment on Ice amid growing outcry.
I can tell you that people shouldn't care to hear my opinion, man. You know, I'm a dumb redneck. I haven't watched enough. I didn't have a phone for 18 months. I've had one for...
See, I feel honestly, this is the best way you can go about it. Is tell people, hey, listen, I am unfortunately not informed about this situation. I don't have an opinion to comment on it. I'm not too much aware on it to give a good take on it. You know, I might say something today that once I get more information on, hey, I might realize, holy fuck, I was tripping, you know? I feel like this is the best way you could have answered that. Let him know, hey, nigga, I sing. Nigga, I'm not a politician. Just like me, nigga, I'm not a politician either, nigga. I'm a nigga sitting in my room reacting to videos.
4 months and don't have social media.
Gotta say, calling yourself a dumb redneck is crazy.
I hate to be the artist that's that aloof, but I've become so disconnected from what's happening, and I'm just not I grew up in a house of like insane pandemonium, and like I didn't even know politics were real until I was in my mid-20s in jail. Like, that's how disconnected. When you grow up in a drug addict household, you think we like have common calls about what's happening in world politics?
Yeah, like low key, bro. A lot of poor people, but it's like people be mad if you don't care. But niggas, my thought process on it, bro, was like there's more immediate things that people need to fix in their own life before I have time to really give a fuck about what other people have going on. You know, like I'm doing this because again, I could potentially be getting, building an audience from it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't really just sit around with my friends and talk about shit like this. I'm honest, like this is unemployed news for me, and I'm watching this on my unemployed time. But people have very more immediate things that they need to fix in their own life before they go and start worrying about other shit. In my opinion.
Like, we're just trying to find a way to survive, man.
And that is true. People who grow up poor in poverty or who are struggling with bills every day probably couldn't give an F less about what the hell is going outside of their own ability to survive with their wife, husband, children, and to not go homeless. Someone said that dumb redneck is the smartest one there. Another person said, what a privilege it is to be so disconnected from the world that
Nigga, shut the fuck up. What a privilege it is to be disconnected. Bro.
You don't know that your neighbors are getting killed and kidnapped. Ignorant asshole. Another person said, mind you, he was screaming on live TV with a Bible and now he's disconnected when it comes to human rights. Now again, ladies and gentlemen, another celebrity, Jelly Roll, I've never heard of him before. I don't know who they are or what they do. I'm not really.
Again, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, what do you want niggas to do, bro? If a nigga says something, it's performative, it's wrong. If a nigga don't say nothing, they're fake, they don't support the cause, bro. Like, what you want? What do you want? What do you want niggas to do? Generally, why? What do you want? What do you want these people to do? What do you want them to say?
Into the celebrity world. I never really been, but it seems as though people are flaming this guy too for, I suppose, not having a stance for ICE. Here we have another artist by the name of Kevin Gates, who apparently shut down a reporter who asked him to comment on the ICE situation.
Platforms should be utilized.
You want me to be honest?
Be real. That's all you can be.
This is what I do.
What you do?
The best advice.
What's the best advice? Okay, ready?
I mind the business that pays me. I get up in the morning, I pray, and I work.
Well, you heard it from the man himself, Kevin Gates. He minds his business. He get up in the morning, he prays, and works out. Ladies and gentlemen, though, what do you think about this? Of course.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, y'all let me know y'all thoughts and comments on the situation down below. Hit that like button if you fuck with the video, and hit that subscribe button if you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? We're on our way to 1K. You know what I'm saying? Every single sub matters. And until next time. Peace.